probably need to buy the key again. Another key, and here's this. Took me a while. It's because I'm stupid. That's the gist of it. I'm stupid and didn't realize things. Anyways, this is Lunch Mayhem, entry 2, to Rebecca's diary. It says, I couldn't believe what happened today. Exam results are out, and to my disbelief, I was only at top 2. Top 2. I know this sounds pretty lame, grieving over my academics when I didn't even fail. But it's just that I've always been top 1, you know? It's my pride and joy to tell my parents that I'm the highest out of everyone in class, because I suck at everything else outside of academics. To add salt to the wound, Ashton defeated me. He was the new top 1. It's ridiculous. Out of all the things I've been studying like crazy, I should talk like this. I didn't even see him flip a single notebook. He doesn't take notes. And whenever teacher was lecturing, if he wasn't not blankly staring out the window with his headset on, he was simply dozing off. Lazy asshole. Asshole. Arsehole. But that was not the biggest surprise to me of the day. Well, it is, but there's more. During lunch, Mandy, the prettiest and most popular girl in our grade, along with the rest of her girlfriends, approached Ashton and invited, Hey Ash, let's have lunch together. She batted her luscious whatever emerald eyes that could have made even Barbie jealous. That's what she looks like up there. You couldn't already tell. Now the thing is, it was Mandy Rivers. Everyone wanted to have lunch with Mandy Rivers. To be honest, if I was born a guy, I'd be all over her too. Wow. Ashton was here in school for only a few weeks, and suddenly he was being courted by Mandy. Seriously, how does he do it? I've been in the school for far longer than he was. Nobody's asked me to have lunch with them. Where is justice? Gotta keep scrolling. Ashton looked at her, at the rest of the girls, and sighed. Just like that. He dragged his chair closer to mine before responding, Sorry, but I'm already having lunch with Rebecca. What? No, he was not. Mandy and the girls were glaring at me, demanding an explanation. What should I do? Agree with Ashton. Aw, cute little things. Yeah, sorry, I whispered. I didn't know you wanted to have lunch with him, so you're free to join us, though, if you want. I think it's her and this is them, too. Mandy was obviously angry. She wanted to say something, but she held it back. No thanks. She snapped her fingers. Let's go, girls. What was that all about? I said to him when they were gone. I didn't want to have lunch with him. Yeah, that much is obvious. I rolled my eyes. Next time, just tell them straight, and don't drag me into it. Now they're going to hate me even more. I grumbled. Even more. His dark eyes gazed into mine. Why do they hate you? Because I don't fit in. I'm a bookworm, and I'm nowhere near as pretty as them. You think they're annoying? I don't have any friends, you know. So be thankful that you even have someone who wants to eat lunch. Wait, what? Who said that? Wants to eat. I think that's her. Yeah, that was her saying that. Who wants to eat lunch with you? He was quiet for a bit, pondering the things I've stated. I think I might have said it so bitterly because Ashton apologized to me afterwards. Let's eat lunch together from now on, then, he said. I think it was the first time I've seen him smile. A friend, entry 3. There were days before when I just wanted to give up. I would go home crying to Mum, begging her to make me change schools. It's just tough being the odd one out. Everyone in class have their own circle of friends to share laughs and stories with. I kept on pretending it didn't bother me. After all, I have my books to keep me company. But as the days went by, the feeling of loneliness started to pile up. I didn't have a single friend I could rely on when my classmates were turning against me. I don't count people who were suddenly friendly with me when there were group projects as friends, and for years I felt hopeless and angry. I wanted to disappear. I thought today was going to be like one of those days, when Mandy and her pals cornered me near the lock area this afternoon. "Stay away from Ash," she hissed. "You're so selfish. You want to spend time with him, but you're hogging him all to yourself. Acting all friendly around him, always eating lunch together and being partners on school activities. I'm not." "Yeah, right. You think you're so great, huh? Sucking up to all the teachers and always being goody two-shoes, and now you're stealing Ash away from us. You make me sick." There was so much hatred in her eyes that it scared me. I could feel my knees trembling. I opened my lips, but nothing came out. "Listen here, gals. Nobody here likes you, so do us all a favor and just disappear. I don't want to see you going near Ash and talking to him ever again. Got that?" Fight back. "Ashton is my only friend. I didn't want to lose him. Mandy already has everything she could wish for, so why wouldn't she allow me to have a friend for just this one time?" No. Her emerald eyes widened, taken aback by my unexpected answer. "What did you say?" I said no. I reiterated, more confident this time. It was her said no. Oh, okay. "He is my friend, and I'm not going to abandon him just because you told me to. Besides, you don't have any power to dictate who Ashton should or shouldn't be friends with." "Some guts you have there," she retorted, eyebrows furrowed and hands clenched. "You would have just shut your mouth and surrendered. You're going to regret crossing me. The whole commotion attracted the other students, and pretty soon they crowded together to see what was happening. I could hear them whisper to each other. "She made Mandy mad. She's done for. Mandy is really sweet and nice, but she managed to cross her. Can't say I feel sorry for her. I don't really like her to begin with." Wow. "Yeah, what a teacher's pet. She thinks she's better than the rest of us because she's always had grades." I pretended their words didn't affect me, even though I was expecting anyone would defend me. I was surprised to find that I was still getting hurt. After all, I should be used to it by now. Mandy raised her hand and slapped me, and I shut my eyes tightly. I was waiting for the impact, but it never came. I slowly opened my eyes and was surprised to find Ashton standing behind Mandy. He was holding her wrist. "Stop it." He looked mad, and this scared Mandy. "But Ash," she protested. "She started it." "I don't care." "I don't care." He released her hand and stood defensively in front of me, declaring to everyone, Rebecca's my friend. Anyone who wants to hurt her would have to answer to me. As long as I'm here, I'll protect Rebecca." Non-romantically. Mandy and her pals were stunned. They grunted to themselves and shot me a frustrated look before leaving in defeat. The rest of the students distanced themselves too. "Thank you," I whispered to Ashton. "But you shouldn't have done that. They might hate you too." He shrugged nonchalantly. So be it." He looked back at me and playfully grinned. What you did just now? That was really brave." I could feel my face turning hot due to embarrassment. I quickly looked away so he wouldn't see. Not really. Anyone would have done the same thing. I cried a little too defensively. This made him chuckle. Right, come on, let's go back to the room. I learned some magic tricks that I can't wait to show you. He suddenly held my hand before I could say anything. His hand was warm, and I held it tight. My face was red as my hair. It's actually pink, but whatever. So it was a good thing he was standing in front so he didn't have to see. It's weird because in the letter it goes back, like, the little girl calls her Miss Pink. Holding his hand, for some reason, made me feel very